Hi, I'm Carla Butorac, and welcome to Behavior Communicates. If you haven't been hearing the chatter lately on the topic of childhood trauma and how it affects children, then you need to take a look at some information. The impact of traumatic experiences can have not only long-term health consequences like depression, STDs, obesity, and cancer, but it also helps explain why children act and react to situations that come up at school and in the community. In fact, according to child psychologist Hillet Kittles from the Stanford School of Medicine, reactions to trauma are sometimes misdiagnosed as symptoms of ADHD because kids who are dealing with the effects of trauma may be impulsive because of anger or other strong emotions. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention teamed up with Kaiser Permanente's Health Appraisal Clinic in San Diego, California, and conducted a study using 17,000 HMO participants to find out what kind of childhood trauma they experienced and then compared the findings with that individual's health history. What I want to share with you today is the questionnaire that was given to the participants. It's called the Adverse Childhood Experience, or ACE questionnaire. There are 10 questions worth 1 point each. The questions are to be answered by referring to situations that happened to an individual before the age of 18. For students who score a total of 4 or more on this scale, this could explain some of the issues in behavior that they may be having. The questions are divided into 3 categories: abuse, neglect, and household dysfunction. So here are the questions. Number 1, did a parent or other adult in the household often swear at you, insult you, put you down, or humiliate you, or act in a way that made you feel afraid that you might be physically hurt? Number 2, did a parent or other adult in the household often push, grab, slap, or throw something at you, ever hit you so hard that you have marks of the injury? Number 3, did an adult or person at least 5 years older than you ever touch or fondle you or have you touch their body in a sexual way, or to try to actually have oral, anal, or vaginal sex with you? Did you often feel that no one in your family loved or thought that you were important or special, or your family didn't look out for each other, feel close to each other, or support each other? Number 5, did you often feel that you didn't have enough to eat, have to wear dirty clothes, and had no one to protect you, or your parents were too drunk, high to take care of you or to take you to the doctor if you needed it? Number 6, were your parents ever separated or divorced? Number 7, was your mother or stepmother often pushed, grabbed, slapped, or had something thrown at her? Or sometimes often kicked, bitten, hit with a fist, or hit with something hard? Or ever repeatedly hit over at least a few times or a few minutes, or threatened with a gun or a knife? Number 8, did you live with anyone who was a problem drinker or alcoholic or who used street drugs? Number 9, was a household member depressed or mentally ill, or did a household member attempt suicide? And number 10, did a household member go to prison? These are all yes/no questions. Interestingly enough, in 2006, Mark Rains and Kate McLean from the Southern Kennebec Healthy Start Group in Augusta, Maine, came up with 14 questions designed to help determine if kids could be resilient in the face of trauma. Questions like, I believe my mother loved me when I was little, and when I was a child, teachers, coaches, youth leaders, and ministers were there to help me. A high score on that list would be beneficial to children. The benefit here is that those of us who are parents and or educators can get an idea of what and who can help these children be resilient in the face of trauma. You can see a full list of these questions on my blog. Even though understanding and dealing with children who have faced traumatic events in their lives has not typically been an area where I've had much awareness, I find this information not only fascinating but quite useful. We've had students coming to us recently that need a deeper understanding of why they behave the way they do. I'm finding that I'm much more aware and much more likely to consider, for instance, that a need to escape from a staff member or peer due to some traumatic experiences may be the reason a child is acting this way. The more that we truly understand kids, and the better we can serve them. So the next time a child runs away from you or out of the classroom, rather than being angry or rush to being punitive, you may want to stop and consider that the child could be the victim of multiple traumatic experiences and may feel the need to flee from people or situations because of it. To read more about it, you can go to acestoohigh.com/gotyourscore. I hope this helps you to be more aware of what might be going on with some of your students and what you might be able to do to help. Thank you so much for joining me here at Behavior Communicates. Just remember, the more we know about how to help the child or the student we love, the better quality of life they will have. If you like this video and you want to be in the know, sign up for Behavior Communicates. You'll automatically get my weekly video and blog, plus other resources that I only share with my subscribers. Please like this video and share it with all your parents, your teachers, your friends, your coworkers on Facebook, Twitter, and all your other social media. You take care, and I'll see you next time.